All right, guys, let's talk a little MMA. Um, Charles Oliveira, do Bronx. Um, what do I think of him? I think he's got really good footwork and really great jujitsu, evolving jujitsu, next level jujitsu, and he looks like John Wick. They should change his name from Do Bronx to John Wick. Um, the only nitpicky little dumbass thing that I could say about him is that he punches like a man, but he doesn't have severe pop. It's not punishing. It wears you down. It's not bad. It's clean. It's good punches, but it's not worth him standing and trading with a guy whenever they have the advantage. His jujitsu is good enough that he can keep an advantage or near advantage at all times in the octagon. And it's that fucking being able to attack from multiple angles. He doesn't need the same, setup. His footwork can get dynamic, He doesn't really telegraph a lot of shit. And he does a really good job of working people to the cage. He's a little dude. He reminds me a lot of Tony Ferguson in the fact that he can just come at you looking weird, and then bust some high level jujitsu. I mean, just high level. So he's a champion. I definitely think he's gonna fucking be a champion. And whether he can be elite is we'll see. The only thing that I see him do that I'm like, don't come on, man, is want to sit there and trade hands. But if that's part of his game plan to use his next level jujitsu, then fuck what I just said. Maybe he just is that good yet, and I haven't, seen him against elite guys. He hasn't earned the elite title shot. And an elite fighter is a guy that can win multiple belts, be multiple champions, and then underneath that is just a champion. You're a champ. And then underneath that, you're the contender. You know, so I think he's a contender right now. Just right now. I would say the only person that I would call elite without winning a belt is Zabit, and that's because he's a master sport of Russia, master sportsman, the отлично Zabit. Zabit, premier sportsman за России. Anyway, if my Russian was correct. So, but as far as up and comers, I would put Oliveira, Do Bronx with Geathje. I put him with Zabit. He looks like John Wick. He just looks like John Wick, man. Being able to take high level jiu-jitsu from multiple angles, not really telegraphing what he's doing, being able to throw hands, and for a lanky guy, he's muscular for a lanky guy, so there's just so many good things to say. Y'all can tell me what you think, but right now the elite fighters, from what I'm seeing, are Khabib is number one. Tony Ferguson and Conor McGregor are in that next category. Woodley is getting close to being up there. He is so orthodox, but no one's found a way to take away that right leg. No one's found a way to take away that big right hand. So he's explosive off of his orthodox and predictable stance. So let's just see. I want to see a couple of fights. I want to see Woodley versus Geathje. Yes, I do. I want to see Zabit versus Oliveira. I want to see that. He's beat your ass. That's not got Zabit in that fight. But it's close. So, and then of course everybody can't wait to see Ferguson, Khabib. You know, that's gonna be a good fight. So it doesn't matter who wins. It's just a beautiful story. And but I've got Khabib until he loses. You can't bet against Khabib until he loses. I mean, come on. So, but yeah. All right, y'all be good.